Yes, top of the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Throwback Thursday. Even though it's not a throwback. This is the Motion Talk with your boy Shanewz Boxing Sauce. King Richard Sauce, man. Don't mind my hounds barking. I don't know what that's about. Let me close the door. To be exact. What? Huh? I'm letting the dogs out in a little while. I'm leaving in an hour to go do the weigh-in. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I'm here. On that. Well, before I get started, I want to say something. I want to check my levels, and I'm about to go get y'all some content, right? And the content that I'm about to get today, I was kind of on the fence. My journey as a my parent, right? This is my way of saying I was on the fence, but I was saying, yo, how do I want to go about presenting it, right? And the content that I'm going to get today, if you're not a member of my channel, Joe, yeah. Today, all of the content that I get, it's only gonna be members only. Members only today. So if you're not a channel member, and the access I get today, and the content, as far as chopping it up with
my backpack's in here.
chopping it up with fighters, and and like the teams and the interviews and stuff. If I do interviews, if you're not a channel member, you're not gonna get access to it. But as far as like the other stuff, whatever I do, if I go live or something, you may get access to that. But as far as like the interviews and showing how I operate and grow, only channel members is getting that. You know, I feel like a lot of these content creators are so fake with no substance and no motion. They sit online and conglomerates and cliques, and they don't even do nothing. So it's like you're not gonna sneak on my page and claim that you ignore me, but try to watch my content. So shout out to all my official channel members. You will get access to these interviews and all the other stuff that I do today. But the rest of y'all, kick rocks, right? I told you years ago that as a content creator, I did not want your or value your viewership. And I stood on that because unlike most of you guys that sit around doing nothing, I'm about something. One. And two, I was never trying to become a successful full-time YouTuber. I'm successful at many other things that I do in life, but I use YouTube and social media for what it's for, a platform to market, promote your goods and services. And shout out to my channel members because they are part of my goods and services. So you will get these, whatever, the interviews and the stuff that I'm going to do later on. But the rest of you guys, nah. Kick rock. Sit around for 3 hours gossiping. Sit around for 5 hours, 6 hours discussing the things that real players are actually doing. Stay in the bushes. But I want to get to a couple of topics before I get out the door. Well, I got time. I'm not getting out the door no time soon. But I just make basically, like I said, I worked 20 straight hours. So I didn't really give you one of these at the desk. And I did have some topics that I wanted to discuss. So let me pull up my joint. You know, this is the news desk, man. We blog different over here, man. You know, a lot of y'all drunk the wrong Kool-Aid. I kept telling y'all that, man. You know, but it is what it is. You got to stay over there drinking that shit now. I'm not mad at you. Shout out to my cousin. See, let me before I even get started. This is my cousin, Dr. Carla Davis. Proud of her. This Sunday, February 16th, in the Lowndes County area, you can pull up on her, or you can do a Zoom call. This is all the information to register for this event. You know, she is basically trying to set people up with life insurance right here, as you can see. She also does setting up tax-free retirement, 401k, IRA, rollovers, like basically financial literacy, man, trying to set you up. Now, if you don't have nothing going on, the things that I'm speaking on right now, definitely over your head. But living trust funds, stuff like that. Like I said, Lowndes County area, Valdosta, Georgia. If you're in that area, or you can even Zoom. Like I said, you don't have to even be in that area. This is the Zoom information right here. Financial literacy, very important, man. Plan ahead for a rainy day, and look, it's raining outside. But yeah, did you guys see Black History Month? They bit the bait. They definitely been debate. Who controls the narratives now? Now I did see other content creators trying to make it seem like Tiafimo sent the bananas and all of this other shit. Um, if the bananas were really, even if it was really sent, right? If the bananas was even really sent. See, this is the thing that they do in boxing. But like I said, the sheep, right? And people get upset when I call them sheep. But if you're a sheep, you're a sheep, man. The sheep are gonna go with whatever, right? And they have to have a narrative, right? So now the narrative is, and pay attention to this, right? On the cuffs of Black History Month, because right, February is Black History Month, right? And now all of a sudden, Dennis Brewer, I can't say his last name, but he's a racist. He's sending watermelons and bananas and boxes to his opponent's room. So now this fight has more meaning. And I watched the sheep. The sheep just took it and ran with it. And the shout out to the media that's on hand. They helped to promote the propaganda because that's all they was asking after the press conference, right? But like I said, they're not gonna give me my flowers. I take my flowers. I put this out there first when I said I don't think he really likes the brothers, right? Y'all seen the content, right? And now they have a race, sort of push behind this fight. It's Friday night. Today is the weigh-in. The weigh-in is probably gonna get a little spicy. That's why I said I'm definitely gonna go get me some content in a few hours. And Gumbo, you will be privileged to that content. You definitely are a channel member. I don't know when you got in here. I broke that down in the beginning. I said that this content is only going to be for my channel members. And people that, are part of the what's the name. But this is like I was speaking about earlier. My cousin down there in Lowndes County, Dr. Carla Davis, will be doing, tax free retirement setups, as well as living benefits, life insurance, trust funds, helping you out, man, helping the community out. Saturday, February 16th from 5 to 6 p.m. You also can register through Zoom. Here is the information. Look into that. Like if you got something going on, you don't. And I know the thing about the people down there, they're going to get down with this. Shout out to those good old country folk of Valdosta, Georgia, Lowndes County. They'll get down with it. But even if you have a small paying job, right? Putting a couple dollars away, setting up a 401k or rollover, it's a smart investment. It's an investment into creating financial freedom. Maybe not for you, but for maybe your kids, your grandkids, and people like that. We have to learn these things. We have to learn how to start because it's always our community. I'm talking about the Black community. We always start behind the eight ball, and it's just a continuing cycle. But shout out to my family. That is my cousin, one of my older cousins. We've been breaking that cycle. But hey, what do we know, right? What do we know? But yes, the content today, man. You guys that are channel members will get that. The interviews and the other stuff. I will do a couple of interviews. I said I wasn't going to do no interviews, but I owe it to the people, like I said, that support my brand. So if you do see me interview a couple players that I know when I enter the room, it's only for you channel members, man. The rest of you guys that claim to not support or ignore me, do what you do. Sit on YouTube, do meaningless, motionless, no substance conversations about boxing, and then grow. Hopefully you grow from that. We're grown. But yeah, they started the race thing, Black History Month fitting, right? That this guy's a racist to help sell this fight, to give this fight more meaning, so to say, right? Shout out to Cigar Talk. I see Najee's on deck. Najee, I like Najee because I'm gonna tell you, Najee to me, and I say this respectfully, Cigar Talk, um, you are an opportunist. But you come from the music industry, and the music industry, that is, a lot of the music industry guys move like that, because I remember, I watch everybody. This is what I do, media marketing agent. Cigar Talk was the big PBC guy. But the PBC is not really popping like that. You're on Javante Davis isn't really feeling you, and when PBC fighters don't feel you, they kind of try to you gotta get the word right. They kind of try to blackball you, but I don't think they could blackball a guy like you. You have a lot of connections as well, but what they do is try to limit your access. So I see. That's why I said you're an opportunist. You're jumping on the next thing, smoking. You're over there with Keyshawn Davis. But remember, a lot of Najee's earlier content, remember, he was getting access to all those guys over there. The Derrick Jameses, he was doing a lot of work with those guys over there. Stop the madness. I hate when people call me with no substance. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, that's why if you notice my what's the name, I always say serious inquiries only. Like I don't have time for that, man. If the conversation isn't pertinent, there's no reason to talk. Text me. You're wasting my time, especially when I'm trying to do this now. I'm blogging. You're not calling me about nothing pertinent. So you just text me or email me. A phone call, because it's like you're taking away from this now. When I have to pick up my phone and say hello, yada yada yada, you're taking away from this. I'm doing something now. The three that's in the building, do y'all understand that? Do y'all get that? Do y'all get that motion? All right, do y'all get that? But yeah, Najee was in the music industry. A lot of the YouTubers that you see covering boxing, right? That you think are bigger platforms. These guys, and I say this respectfully, these guys are from other genres, and they didn't cut the mustard. They did not cut the mustard, so now they're playing in the boxing game. Because if you look at Najee, like I said, he's from the music industry. He got interviews with 50 Cent. The interviews that you see him doing now with like Keyshawn and these guys, he has a 50 Cent interview like that. Now, me as the guy that's in the game, I say that's backwards, right? 50 Cent is probably one of the biggest entertainers in the game. If you have that on your catalog and now you're interviewing fighters, right? You're interviewing fighters. Hopefully y'all caught that sword. But yes, today is the weigh-ins, man. I will be out there. 20-hour look. See, and I was not going to go. I'm telling you, I was not going to go. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rest. I was like, I don't need to go. But I said, you know what? I have channel members that I owe it to, one. And then I said, I just want to just really, Gumbo told me keep my foot on their neck. And I love to do this, right? Because this is a passion now that I get paid for. But more importantly, not getting being paid for it. It just exposes how guys that don't support nothing, do nothing, it exposes them. Because you're not doing nothing. You're not even making an attempt to do anything. You sit online. Sitting online talking about things is not supporting things. Do y'all catch that right there? Do y'all catch that? People think just because they call. I watched this kid, right, and I laughed. I said, "Damn, you're a fighter, but I think you sit online more talking about it than you actually are in the gym. If you apply the same energy that you do sitting online talking about it in the gym, that's where you need to be at. But your focus is sitting online talking it. Why not have somebody in the gym showing you hitting the bag, running laps or something? But you're online talking, and you're a fighter. Does that make any sense, man? You spend more hours logged in on podcasting and panels than you actually do fighting or even perfecting your craft. Right? Perfecting your craft. Now that's why I helped this young man right here. Let me show you this young man. Out of Philadelphia. Go over here. This guy. He look, he does something that a lot of you guys secretly despise doing, right? And this is how you grow, right? This is how you legitimize grow. I'm gonna get back to that. That's an important piece right there. The Boots and his tickets went on sale. Here it is right here. You see this kid right here out of Philadelphia, right? He's always sharing my content. Always, right here. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna go to his profile. But you see what he does? He's calling me coach, right? He's calling me coach, but he's always sharing my content. I'm gonna pull up on his page, right? I'm gonna pull up on his page, right? He's always sharing. It doesn't cost $1 to share content. He's always sharing, and he's doing wonderful things. I watch his work, right? I'm gonna pull him up right now and show you. He was almost 200 pounds, right? He's on and off again in the gym, right? He was almost 200 pounds. Your computer's right there. Get it.
Unplug it.
Yeah, go. He was almost 200. And your jacket.
Right there. I'm back up.
You want the blue one? Take the blue one.
Ooh, $1. Not $1.
No. All right, yo, give me 2 seconds. I got to get Coach Reed situated. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. See, normally I'm not at the crib for all of this mayhem and madness, right? But I'm here today. But yeah, that this young brother right here, follow him. He's out of Philadelphia. Look, he's training other people, right? Look, his size is coming down too. Let me show you. Size is coming down. He started his journey back at like damn near. He was almost 200 pounds. He's almost at his fighting weight now. He's back down to his fighting weight. Then we took a lot of his posts down. But yeah, he's doing his thing, man. He's definitely doing his thing. Follow him. Give him a eye follow. He might be one of my fighters, right? See, a lot of times, right? You don't have to be signed with me for me to even help you, because help is help, right? Right? Y'all following that? See, I try to tend to get away from people that I know do the opposite. And I love social media because you can't hide. When you do what I like to call fuckboy shit and fuck girl shit on social media, it shows your characteristics. And a lot of you guys do this shit through YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And that right there, just lets me know, like, I don't fuck with you. You're a piece of shit, right? Because it's these things, right, like I'm doing right now, is free, right? Like I said, he doesn't have to be signed to me, right? He doesn't have to be signed to me for me to help him. This right here is putting eyes on him, right? Now, especially people know me and know my brand, what I stand for, definitely putting eyes on him. And a lot of guys will even try to go behind your back and undermine you. But I know that this is a loyal brother. And he's been grinding. So, see him working with people in the community right here, right? Helping other people train. That's why he will always be blessed. That's why he will always be blessed. But he's grinding, man. Keep an eye out on him. A lot of guys know him down there, Greg Hackett, Bosley, Boots, all these, they know this kid, you know. But definitely check him out. The News by Shanewz, man. Source Experience, right? Source Experience, man. Oh, he's always sharing my content too, and he calls me coach, man. I'm not a coach. Well, I guess I am. See, some people see it, but I don't hold that title. I'm more of a mentor, manager, advisor. But I appreciate the love and support there. Soldier, appreciate the love and support. But yeah, so they ran with my narrative, right? I said that he don't like the brothers, right? The Ukrainians don't like the brothers, and they ran with it. But then I see you other guys trying to put your twist on it now. Some of you guys wanted to be Tiafimo centered. Tiafimo, to me, and I'm going to say this, is another opportunist. He had nothing to do with the shit. He just seen an opportunity because he knows how Top Rank, what Top Rank does, how they orchestrate narratives and things of that nature. He just jumped right on it because remember, he was a banana guy and monkeys. And then he must have put in a call to his content guys to run with that. And this is where it's at now. WWE, the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West. They act like they don't listen to you. Facts. But Gumbo, you see how I throw my receipt in their face, Gumbo? That's why, Gumbo, that's why I threw my receipt in their face. And then I threw this receipt in their face, Gumbo. Because these guys are so worried about what they say I do, how I'm braggadocious, right? How I'm always bragging, right? They say I brag, right? And I'm going to play this in a second, right? This is Gilly, right? Getting on Jay-Z. But these guys say I brag all the time, right, Gumbo? Let me tell you something. People that say you talk too much or you're bragging, never supported you. One. Two, they didn't believe in you, right? Because people that believe in you, right, or support the things you do, you're not bragging to them. You're just showing your receipts. Like, yo, remember I said this? Remember I said I was going to do that? Remember I said I was going to do this? I'm doing it. The people that say you talk too much or you do this, you do that, you're bragging, you're cocky. One, like I said, they never supported you. They are naysayers. They didn't want to see you do the things that you're doing. And now with you doing it, they are envious and jealous. Yes, they're jealous, man. And it's sad. It's a sickness, man. I separate myself from those people. That's why you see I'm able to work events, go to events, have access to events. And like today, I'm going to go have access. I'm going to go take some pictures, probably conduct a couple of interviews, put some fire content together, send it out to be edited and put together, and just show you my journey today. You know? And the members is only going to get that, especially the interviews. I might not put all the interviews out in one day, but just know that only you guys will have access to that, the channel members. The rest of these guys, like I said, they can kick rocks for all I care, man. They're not growing. They're so far behind the 8 ball, it doesn't even make sense, right? It doesn't matter how many. Look, one thing about niggas that's not doing nothing with no motion, you can link up with 100 of y'all. Y'all, it's 100 niggas going nowhere. One person with their feet on the ground, moving in the right direction, is running laps around y'all. If it's 100 niggas that's sitting around, waking up every day, not building, not growing, not glowing, not going, you're powerless. One person that's putting his boots on, tying his sneakers up, and making a step in the right direction is running circles around you. Running circles around you, man. He said they act like they don't call their own people monkeys. Yeah, that whole shit was a. I listen. I don't think that guy sent that. It's a way to sell the fight. You see how when he mentioned that, that's the life that the fight took on. You see all the content creators that were there, from Cigar Talk to Fight Hype to all these guys. That was the focal point. That was the focal point. Then you see Teofimo Lopez jumped on it. That was the focal point. It gave the narrative for the fight. That's why you see I said, who controls the narrative now? Who controls the narrative now? But I want to get to this set tripping. This is what I call industry set tripping right here. This is Gilly TV, courtesy the Shannon Sharp interview he just did.
You want me to lie to you? Keep it a buck. I said the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this shit. Give me the money.
Wow.
You think I'm letting it use my brand? Huh? See, Rich sit like this.
Yeah, I see how you turn to that.
I got this shit from Russell and them. I ain't there yet. But I be seeing the rich shit like this. You know, they get a little money, they cross their legs and shit. That's all this is, man. Let's keep it real. I operate with 26 major brands. You think I don't know what branding is? Come on, we don't work from New Amsterdam Vodka, Manscaped, Harrier Razors, Roman Swipes, you name them.
Mm-hmm.
They come to $1 million worth of game because we move the needle. I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? I don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real. The only smiling they do is when the billionaires in the picture. Look at all these broke ass on the lawn. Come on, man. I ain't with none of that shit. I don't want to party with you. I built the way for myself. I made a way for myself. I made my own way. Me and God, man. So I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay in my own world. Smoke my weed and make my content and keep kicking you asses. That's what I like to do. I learned that all of that shit is fake.
It's fake. Damn, Gilly. Who you sounding like? Who you sounding like, man? Now it'll get a bigger voice because you said it. But for those of y'all that have been following my content for years, I've been on that type of time. That's why you don't see me rocking with all these YouTube boxing motherfuckers. For what? What are they doing? They're just crashing out every day. They're not growing. They're not supporting nothing. Why would I want to sit around a bunch of niggas that's not doing nothing? They're not showing nothing. When I show and I get to the motion, me and mine, shout out to my family, man, because now I got my whole family in here. From the youngins to the elders, right? You see, my cousin, she's doing her thing, man. She's even doing her thing. Dr. Carla Davis, man. Dr. Carla Davis, man. Proud of my cousin, man. Can't wait to go down there again. I was trying to go down next week. You know, my kids are off. But I'm listening to all these hours we done logged in. They talking about more snow this Saturday. God damn, I feel like a zombie, man. I feel like a zombie. I wanted to do this live stream last night, man, when I got up. Because I came home and I closed my eyes for a little bit. I took a nice hot shower. I got up. I put out some content. I was like, yeah, I'm going to jump on. And I was in zombie mode. Like, just, you know, when you work 20 straight hours, 20 hours, man, that was 20 straight hours, man. And then you did, what did we do the other day, man? That 4 o'clock start shit. Like, you just lose sense of time. So I was here. I could have did this live last night, but like I said, I was rejuvenating myself, man. Rejuvenating myself. But yes, Gilly hit the hammer on the nail. Jay-Z does that, and I'm gonna throw you out there too. Gilly, you and Wallow do that shit too. All you niggas do, man. When you niggas hit a certain pinnacle, all niggas turn into gatekeeping ass niggas, man. Gatekeeping Elvis Presley ass niggas. Niggas accuse me of doing it, right? But at the end of the day, the niggas that's accusing me of doing it are doing absolutely nothing. The niggas that see the work that I put in and a part of the work that I put in don't say that about me. Because they know I'm opening doors. It's the niggas that don't know how to go through the doors or not growing to go through the doors say that about me. Because there's one thing about me I took from Dame Dash. I said I don't hide the plug. Right? And like Jay-Z song, they want me to go. I'm home already, right? I show people, right? And if I'm showing you what I'm doing and it's documented, and you try to copy what I'm doing, but you're just copying from a distance, whereas you're not putting in no work. Like this, like I said, this was another event, a whole fight week. Tomorrow's the fight. How many content creators that are local did not make a move? Did not make a move this week, man. Tomorrow's the fight, man. I bet you, look, your excuse is already up. It's Valentine's Day. I got to, man, my old lady. What did you do yesterday? Yesterday was the press conference. And shout out to everybody that was out there. I see Uncle Jay's in town. Cousin Mike, they're all in town. Handling Big Baby. They're all in town, right? Terrence Crawford will probably pull up if he's not already here yet. Right? But you guys are just sitting around, congregating around, doing nothing. Doing absolutely nothing. That's why you will get nothing. Only my channel members will get this content today, man. The most you guys might get us a couple of frames. But if I tell you what, you might not even get the frames. Because now how I'm putting out content and how I can format it out where I can put my frames in with the interviews and the visuals. I don't even think I'm going to give you access to that. I don't think you will get access to that. If I put any of the frames with the interviews and the other behind the stuff that I'm doing, only channel members is getting it, man. Because the channel members are supporters. You know, you have been supporting my brand. That's why the brand is growing. The guys that sit in the bushes do absolutely nothing. They support nothing. They're in the bushes hiding, man. Hiding, man. They are hiding. But we are ready to go. I got a nice treat for y'all, man. I got a nice treat for y'all. I'm not gonna tell you who some of the people I already have stuff lined up with. I got something nice for y'all. And we're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do, man. All right. I think we might get some sort of a shenanigan because they was giving that build up yesterday when they kept coming in between them and stuff. And I just think like the B&B crew because they're very boisterous. If you guys watched the weigh-in, I mean not the weigh-in, the press conference yesterday, you always hear Bo Mack and Bernie always yelling. That's what they do. They're gonna be doing that again today. And a lot of times, the adrenaline be boiling. So you might see a little something today. You might see a little something today. What y'all think though, man? You know, what y'all think, man? What did you think about that Gilly piece that I just played, man? What he said about Jay-Z. What he said about Jay-Z. All right? He said about Jay-Z only taking pictures with niggas at the what's the name. I think he was dead accurate with that. Dead accurate, man. That is what Jay does, man. Jay does what Jay does, right? Jay does. Jay-Z does what Jay-Z does, man. You gotta know this about that brother, man. I wanna play something that Jason Whitlock said too. I'm gonna get to that too. Look, he's a Sambo, man. I hate when people call these guys Uncle Toms. Stop calling him Uncle Toms. And he's not an Uncle Tom, right? He's the Sambo. This guy's a straight Sambo, right? Look, he's a Sambo right here. Look. Two haters. Wait, look. This is what's the name? Well, he's a hater, man. A lot of industry. These guys like Whitlock, Stephen Kim, they're haters, man. You know why they hate? Because now YouTubers, right, have come on the scene, and these guys are guys that went to school. They were in the lane, right? They held prestigious positions. And now they got booted out of some of those positions. And now there's guys like myself and many others that they look at as they don't have the education nor the background in it, but they're thriving in something that these guys went to school for and stuff, right? So this guy's talking about, look, this is Jason Whitlock, aka Sambo.
There are now 4 of them: Russell Wilson, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, and Doug Williams. ESPN, same thing. Black excellence. Jalen Hurts joins Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, and Doug Williams as the only black quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl. What are we doing here? ESPN, Fox Sports, Legacy Media. This black excellence has turned into black exhaustion. What are we doing? I believe the top 2 quarterbacks coming into this year's draft are black quarterbacks. How many black quarterbacks have been drafted number 1 overall? How many black quarterbacks have to win a Super Bowl before it's no longer news? Why are we treated, black people, like we're retarded and ride the short bus, and anytime we accomplish anything, it's history? Oh my God, another one won the Super Bowl. There are now.
Now, that's Sambo for you, man. You see, he always has to. But, I guess that's how he stays relevant too, right? I guess that's how he stays relevant. He always has to undermine the accomplishments on making a black thing. That's what he just did right there, right? But look at the numbers that you ran off. How many black quarterbacks have successfully won a Super Bowl? How many? How many Super Bowls have there been in history, right? Can we look that up? Does anybody want to speak on that? Does anybody want to speak on that, right? Right. He named about 4 black quarterbacks, right? Russell Wilson he named Patrick Mahomes, Doug Williams, and Jalen Hurts, right? So he named what, 4? Was that 4 names I just read off? Right? 4 names. Right? 4 names I think I did. Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Doug Williams. Right? 4. I named 4. 52 Super Bowls have been played. Patrick Mahomes has 2, right? Doug Williams has 1. Russell Wilson has what? 1, 2, right? Or does he have 2? Or just say 1? So 2, 1, 1, 1. 5 out of 52. 5 out of 52 Super Bowls, black quarterbacks. He said we are exhausting it by, making that the pitch. How? 52 Super Bowls have been played, but only 5 are claimed by African American quarterbacks. So yes, that will be considered excellence, history, right? 5 out of 52. 5 out of 52, right? Wins, that is. That is excellence. That's history. But you get a Samba, right? Him. And don't call him an Uncle Tom, man. Uncle Tom was a G, man. We get that misconstrued too, calling guys Uncle Toms. No, they are Sambos. This guy's a Sambo.
I think the Chiefs were overrated this year. I think they said yesterday that they had to come from behind in 12 of their victories, maybe, I think they said. Yeah. And so what I felt like we watched during the regular season was a 9-8, 10-7 football team that somehow won 15 games. And so it makes me ask this question to you. Were the Chiefs overrated?
Yes. Or
did we underrate Philadelphia and Philadelphia is just that good?
A little bit of both. And the latter, I think, is true. Philadelphia is an excellent team that had the least amount of injuries.
Now, let me stop. See, I got to show the good, the bad, When a guy keeps it strictly sports and doesn't be on the Sambo code, that was a great breakdown and question right there. Right? Were the Chiefs overrated? Were the Chiefs a protected team this year? And was the Philadelphia Eagles slept on? Great question. Great question right there. See, he kept it strictly sports. When he tries to, do the Sambo tactics, gets rather, just distasteful for me. But that right there, I hit the hammer on them. I think, and I was talking to my guy CW about this, I think that the Chiefs, they were a good team, but they were a protected team. They were the NFL team. They was trying to push for the 3-peat and all that. Whereas Philadelphia, when you look at it, they had a 2,000-yard rusher, Saquon. They had a hell of a defense, good offense. Like they was the team, man. But we were so caught up on what Patrick Mahomes was trying to do and beat Brady and all of these things, and a lot of times we looked. And I think, too, let's not forget, I thought this was going to be the year for Lamar Jackson, right? Now, that would have probably been a better Super Bowl for me, but unfortunately, the guy dropped the ball and fumbled, and we didn't get to see Lamar and Jalen Hurts. Well, that's what I thought it could have been. But a lot of people said that the NFL is not ready for Lamar. How do you guys feel about that? Who's in here? A couple of y'all in here. Let me see. I got a couple in here. How do y'all feel about that, man? That the NFL is not ready. Oh, shout out to whatever this guy. I got somebody over here on Twitch. I really don't follow my Twitch stuff, man. I know it's set up and all that. He said, "Hey, dude, your streams are amazing. I am a big fan of yours. I love to connect and support you further. Add me on Discord." I gotta find out about that stuff, bro. I'm not too Twitch. To Twitch. I know I got the account set up and all that, the stream over there, but I'm not really too familiar. But I'll give you a shout. Appreciate you. But yeah, those two, Steve Kim and Jason Whitlock, they're like two fruits on the same tree to me, man. You know, they're like, see the Gillies, the Wallows, the Cam, the Mace, those the Steve Kims and the Whitlocks, guys like them, they turned into the dinosaurs, man. These were guys that before YouTube and they had the game on Smash, right? Sports radio and doing things like this. My whole thing with them is, right, instead of being how you guys are, because to me you guys come off as bitter analysts, bitter, sports guys, right? Why not be like Tim Bradley? Why not be like Andre Ward, right? These guys, or the Pivot, right? These guys evolve, change with times, right? They didn't get bitter, right? And feel some type of way. They got hipper, right? So to say, they were able to jump in the water and swim, if that makes any sense. Whereas you guys just turn into the old dinosaurs, man. Turn into the old dinosaurs. You remind me of a lot of content crabs, man. You know what a content crab is? That's somebody that they just can't figure it out, or they can't get to their emotion. So now they just in their own way. Like these guys have big platforms, but I guess they, like I said, a lot of these guys were employed by the major networks and corporations, and now they have to do it independently. And I guess a lot of times when you're not accustomed to do it independently, even though you might have the resources to do it independently, you need that machine behind you. You need that machine, because that's what it is. All this, the whole media game now, and networking and creating narratives, it's all independent. It is, and it's all about trending and being innovative, right? A lot of guys, they think by a false sense of trending or going viral or getting clout will, have them popping. But that's the illusion, because this shit is all smoke and mirrors. That's why I wanted to play that Gilly thing before I got into all this. It's smoke and mirrors, because the illusion can be bought. The illusion could be bought, right? And the illusion is clout, followers, viral. That could be bought. You have to be creative, and people don't understand. Like, this is where they crash out at, right? Depending on who you follow and who you think is doing it, that's the format you're gonna attempt to follow. I watch guys that think that if they have a panel full of people discussing a topic, that is going to generate something, because they see people that do that and it's looking like they are winning, or that is the system. The difference is those people that's doing that are paying for their illusion, then you do it, your illusion is not going nowhere because you're not paying for it. And then this is a whole nother day, a whole whatever amount of time, hours that you actually sat around and didn't accomplish anything. Now you are further and further behind the 8 ball. You're further and further behind the 8 ball because you're not doing anything. You're tapping into a system that you're not doing anything. And now you don't have nothing to fall back on. So what do? You see guys that are doing things that you seemingly talk about, and you get envious, you get jealous. Now you attempt to try to stop them. And you try to do anything in your power to do it. The news by Shanewz, man. Hopefully I didn't bore y'all, man. Hopefully I didn't bore y'all with that, man. But let me get back over here. I just wanted to touch on Jason Woodlock, man, and Steve Kim real quick. Hilarious, man. This guy, man. He has the platform, right? He has the platform. But I think, it is, he just no longer has the major networks with him anymore like that. But his platform is big, man. His platform is big, man. But like I said, a lot of times these guys, like, he was in the loop, man. He got kicked off the island, man. But look, he has the platform, man. He has the platform, man. He's just no longer, at the table anymore. But that's what it is. It's like the media game now, and it's been that way, man. It's been that way. Look, over 300K followers, right? It's just that's what it is. Building your own audience. Building your own audience. And that's why I said today, I'm taking care of my audience, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a channel member, I appreciate you. You will get the content. Yeah, you guys are getting the content. The rest of these guys that claim they don't watch me, they're not getting it. Shout out to Malik. Yes, motion is essential. Man, my guy with the $2. See, look, these are the guys I'm talking about. He's getting the content. This is a channel member here. Look, $2 donation. You know what I'm saying? He's helping to grow the brand. He's helping to grow the brand. That's a fact, Malik. They're not getting it. They won't. Malik, they're not going to get none of that content today. I'm gonna send you some stuff though. You my guy, man. You part of the movement too, man. I appreciate you. You support. But the rest of these guys that secretly thought they was undermining me and laughing at me, you won't get shit, man. You're the one getting laughed at now. You're getting laughed at, right? Because in a few hours, I'll be with all the people that you talk about. Not only will I be with them, I'll be having conversations with them. And I'll be asking them about my team and my guys. Like, yo, what's up, man? I'll be doing this. Well, this is what I do. I'm going to mute it because it got music on it, but I'll be doing this right here, man. I'll be doing this right here. Look, I'll be doing this, right? I'll be getting all of this. Right? And this isn't even y'all fight week. But I'm going to pop out anyway. Because sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas Kendrick Lamar's voice. I'm going to pop out. Because that's where I'm at that level right now in the game for me, right? If Jihad is not fighting, I don't even like going anymore. Because I put in so much work, right? To establish what I do. So it's like, if we're not fighting, or it's not one of our fight weeks, I don't even like being involved no more. Because I know what goes on now. You know what I'm saying? I learn, hands-on, growing. So it's like, but like I said, a couple of my peoples is fighting on that card that I like and I support. So I'm going to support. And then going to support, I'm going to get some content. Real content. Not the shit that these guys sit around claiming to be content talking. Yes, I agree, Malik. He's a Sambo. People be calling people Uncle Toms. No, he's a Sambo. Sambo was the sellout, right? Uncle Tom was the gangster. We get that misconstrued, man. We get that misconstrued, man. Yes, I got my morning hour in. I'm gonna give y'all some fire content, man. And do my thing today, man. You know, do my thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad that this is just the win. The wins go quick, man. Cause I'm tired, man. I'm still recovering from the what's. I'm gonna go get me a Pedialyte and start making my motion happen, man. Start making my motion happen, man. You know, and Consequence, appreciate the $2, man. Thank you, my God. Let me match your fun. Let me match your fun, man. Hold on, I didn't even do that. That's how tired I am, man. I seen the comment. Let me highlight you, good brother. Appreciate your soldier. All right. I'm already home. I'm already. Yes, it is up. It is up, man. It is up, man. I'm gonna give y'all that fire content. The only content that is not gonna be members only, right? Is this right here, the journey. I'm gonna document the journey for the haters, right? For the motionless, the bushwhackers, the bushers, the guys on the sideline. I'm gonna show all of that. But as far as like the content, the interviews and other stuff, nah, y'all not gonna get that. What I will do is I will go live for the haters, right? When I do my interviews, my one-on-ones and that type of stuff, they're not getting that. Only my channel members will have access to that. You know, because they earn that. They're a part of this. They are my audience. The rest of y'all, do what y'all do. Continue to form crash dummy coalitions. Continue to stay in the bushes. Continue not to support none. Like I said, this is year 6. Year 6, man. Year 6 begins April 5th. Jihad Tucker, Vegas. The Blue Fountain. Hopefully I said that right. And you know, it's year 6, man. When are you guys gonna do something? You know, bust a move. Get in gear. When are y'all gonna do something, man? But I'm about to go get me a breakfast and make my way. Let me see if my guy is ready. You know? Let me see if my guy is ready. You know how I do. Hey, what's going on? You ready? All right. Yeah, I'm about to go get my coffee and stuff, and I'll see you on the train. All right, just call me when you get on the train. I'll let you know where I'm situated at. All right. See, that is a team member right there. You know, I always bring an extra cameraman, even though I do my own thing, right? They look. This is what they try. You need to when you do your interviews, you should be. I'm like, no, I don't do my interviews like that. I like to be behind the camera. You know, I like to be behind the camera. You know, it is what it is. And Consequence, appreciate you though. You know, content will be dropping. I don't know about the frame. I do got my software, everything set up. But I don't know if I'm going to be because I'm tired. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I got to get an editor because I edit my own pictures and shit, man. And I don't like to be tired editing pictures and shit, right? If you know, you know, right? You know. But the other content, I'll definitely have that out because I have this software. So that's a go. You know, like I said, you guys, members will get the full interviews. The bush dwellers, you guys will only get shorts and clips. That's it. But the channel members, you guys will definitely get the interviews and all the good stuff, man. With that being said, let me go because I want to get my coffee. Maybe a Danish, right? Did y'all see me getting busy yesterday? Look, I got my sets in, man. Don't get it twisted. I don't post it a lot, but look, I got my sets in, man. Wee hours of the morning. Look, wee hours of the morning. I was out there. You niggas be doing nothing. Look, I was out there. Still got the movement, baby. Look, with the special effects. Look, that's the Running Man. Slow motion for y'all. And look, I did it slow for a reason. Because guys always want to critique my videos like I'm not doing dips. Those are dips right there, man. That's why I did it nice and slow for you. I'll show you, I bet, 90-degree angle, man. When you move so fluently, it just doesn't look like that for y'all, man. This shit is a routine, man.
I worked overnight.
Yeah.
Allowing snow. Don't make no excuses.
No excuses, y'all.
Just get it done.
Get it done.
The news by Shanewz. But hey,
Just get it done.
Yeah, you know, you do have options.
Un Dios que está sentado a la diestra del Dios Padre. Pero ahora empecé con nosotros.
That's how you do it.
Good morning. I post content daily, especially in the morning. I make it my business because I know the typical program online person is thinking they're overlooking it. But the celebrity social media influencer that they worship definitely is going to copy. I say that to say this. When you are programmed to try to go viral off a click, it's easy to fool a sheep. Hopefully you caught that sauce. My work has been all over the game. Shanewz, King Richard Sauce, Media Marketing Management Consultant Agent. 10% security deposit for all goods and services. But hey, what do I know? Got it. You know, you do have options.
Yes, you do have options. This is the Sauce Experience. Media Marketing Management Agent, goods and services. And yes, I stand on that. 10% security deposit for all goods and services. You can hit the Cash App or you can Zelle me, JONESSHALON, as in Nancy at AOL.com is the Zelle. I got to make a thumbnail for that. But get to y'all motion, man. Throwback Thursday, man. More fire content on the way. Hopefully you caught and enjoyed the Sauce Experience.
Hey, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Cookies. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.
See what it is. Powered up by that Jackal Seymour's. Yeah. Definitely. Ooh, that's that Jackal Seymour's right there. Just put in that work. How was that work, man?
Good, 8 rounds.
Yeah. What, February what?
February 13th, tune in.
That's right.
ESPN Plus, tune in.
Yes, sir. This is the one right here. Jahad Tucker. Follow him on Instagram. Y'all seeing them all over. Major interviews. You know, we just getting started. 2021, big things coming.
21 takeover, 2022, all the rest of the years to come.
That's it. That's it.
Take this whole thing over, baby.
Thank you for your time, champ.
Yes, we told y'all that a couple years ago. Yeah, man, I had to take that call. I'm sorry, y'all, man. It's hectic, but yes, that was 4 years ago. You know, I guess we're still bragging, right? 4 years ago, we told y'all, man. And it's only getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, I got to get out the door, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to my guy, M. Killer, Malik, Gumbo, and Consequence. This is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz. You know, you do have options.
Shout out to the Social Podcast.
Yeah.